Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of Yolendo TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. Months before the general election of 2022, Uhuru Kenyatta, being the president back then, warned Kenyans, telling them that if you make choice based on populist politics, you might end up regretting. And he also told them that within the first 3 months, nyote mtaanza kuona the truth of what I'm saying. This call, Uhuru made it because he looked at people and realized that people were more of hustlers because they were easily being hoodwinked with the money that was being dished out. So if you are following Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta's politics ever since he came back from UK, you must have realized that Uhuru has a secret game card. Of course, I know there are so many people who are saying that ikiwa back then when he was the president, he could not do what he's planning to do. What will he do now that he's not the president, now that he is the former president? You know, I don't want to differ with those people who are bringing that narrative. And I don't want to support those people who are bringing that narrative. But I want to take you to what is happening now, because Uhuru has exposed a number of people, especially from UDA, who have been calling him, asking him to rein in on issues which are bedeviling the country. That's why he told these people, especially those in Mount Kenya, not to misuse Raila Amolo Odinga. I believe that almost 80% of Kenyans must have heard about that remark from Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. So I want us to go deeper into the response that Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta gave these people from UDA. But before we do that, I would like to kindly encourage you, please, to subscribe to this channel and give this video a like. And if you notice that I keep on saying that I'm one of those YouTubers who don't request for financial support. I only request for your subscription. That is the biggest thing that you can do for this channel. So please subscribe and give this video a like. And those who supported us, I want to say here that I'm forever grateful, because without that support, this channel wouldn't have grown. So let's head over to this analysis on Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. So Uhuru told these people that it is very interesting that people keep saying demonstrations are bad for business. He also said, even when you are intimidated, stand by the truth. If you don't oppose bad leadership, you will still suffer by its policies. I think I agree with Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta's sentiments in this, what he said there. Because if you go to countries like France, you know, Israel, if you go to countries like Egypt, and how revolution came to be in Egypt that hosted the former president. If you go to what happened in Liberia, whereby Liberia as the former vice president unseated the incumbent, you know. So if you go to those areas, you realize that there was massive revolution that saw the existing president, you know, especially in Liberia, the existing president in Liberia, we're talking about George Weah. George Weah had to be thoroughly beaten in matters of votes by the former vice president, whom he beat. I think there in the first term, because George Weah, according to statistics, got 62%, I think 68% there, of the total votes which were tallied. Whereas the vice president back then got something like 32%, if I'm not wrong, if my facts are correct. So if you go to that statistics, you know, that is a product of revolution in that country, because George Weah was always being told by the people not to increase taxations, not to increase prices of commodities, not to make life unfair, unbearable. But he never listened and always did things according to the West. That's why you find that there are so many photos which are circulating of George Weah and Biden. So if you come to the Kenyan case, you know, we are seeing a replica of the same, you know. The only difference is that the difference between Raila and Ruto's votes, according to what Chebukati announced, is very, very slim margin. Now, if you look at those people who are now discontented with this regime, the number keeps on ballooning by the day. So what does that mean? Simple. That means that by the time we are on our third year, William Ruto's votes will be at 30% or below. And that should worry William Samoei Ruto. Though we know that he's not worried. That's why last time he told the people in Mount Kenya, you people should not be focusing about re-election. I am not interested in that. I am interested in working. But you find that the people are reacting to what is happening on the ground, because on the ground there was massive, on the ground these leaders were becoming unpopular by the day. It was not easy to resonate with the people. That's why you find that stories like what is happening in with Cherargei. Cherargei could have realized that if he doesn't speak for the people, then he is not going to secure a re-election as a senator. Or maybe if he has gubernatorial ambitions, maybe he might not do that. So if you look at what is happening with Didmas Baraza, it's the same. Didmas Baraza literally told William Ruto to fire CS Chirchir and Njuguna Ndung'u of the Treasury. Why? Because he has realized that he is becoming unpopular. If you listen to what we talked about last night, the analysis we did on Natembeya. Natembeya supported William Samoei Ruto after the election, thinking that he was going to become more popular. But if you look at what is happening right now, Natembeya realized that he was unpopular. And what did he do? He decided to now start opposing the same person that he supported after the election. So this is why, if you look at this story of Uhuru Kenyatta response to the people who are perceived to be UDA people who have been calling him. UDA leaders have been calling him, asking him to rein in on the regime. But Uhuru tells them that, I told you, you people didn't listen. Now it's your turn. Ni wakati wenu nyinyi kuvuna mlichopanda. You know, the truth, and I think I saw it firsthand. I happen to be in Nyeri County. You know, when I do my tour of ICT, when I'm doing marketing for my hospital management system, so I managed to see several stalls, you know, if I'm not wrong, several stalls which were written shop to rent or stall to rent, either, or vacant shop or vacant stall. Those are what that is one of the things that I kept on encountering when I was doing the rounds there. So that was telling us or painting a very bad picture, because, you know, Nyeri County, that is where Gachagua comes from. If the people in his own county shops, the Manduka shops to rent, vacant shop, many of them, that means businesses are collapsing. So the reaction by these people to call Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta and ask him to defend them is real. That reaction is real. What they are facing there is real. That's what I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen. What do you think about this matter? Because personally, Uhuru was right to hilariously call on these people to stop misusing Raila by demanding that Raila defend them during the harsh economic times, but demonize Raila when he calls for demonstration, you know, because if you go back to this issue of demonstration, walikuwa wanasema wataki demonstration hapa. I remember there was a time kulikuwa na Laikipia and the former governor there wanted to conduct a demonstration. Alafu ukasikia kwamba wanasema tutaki maandamano hapa, tutaki maandamano. And then if you go to the issue of Meru County, when Martha Karua attempted to conduct a demonstration, again, he was met by the same. So that's why Uhuru is telling these people that hamwezi kusema Raila tusaidie, when he's asking you people to take this matter on your hands na fight for your right. Mnasema kwamba maandamano ni ya kuharibu property. So I personally agree with Uhuru's sentiments there, because he is telling the truth. Who do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Just go below the comment section and just tell us what you think about Uhuru's remarks as far as this matter of Raila to defend them, the Mount Kenya people. Uhuru is telling them that mtakula jeuri yenu. That's a very serious remark there. Mtakula jeuri. In fact, kuleni jeuri yenu. Niliwaelezea, amkunikubali. Mulisema mimi ni hivi, mimi ni dynasty. Sasa nyinyi kuleni ile hustler. So, for those people who are not subscribed to our channel, please, I'd like to kindly request you again to subscribe to this channel and give this video a like. To those who supported us, as usual, I'd like to say that I'm forever grateful for that support, because without you, this channel cannot grow. So until we catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.